Goodwill Community Foundation, creating opportunities for a better life.
I've been working with a local animal rescue, and I think a PowerPoint presentation is just what we need to showcase some information about their adoptable pets. But how do we get from this to a presentation that looks like this? The key is understanding how slides, layouts, and placeholders work. Let's take a look at placeholders first. When you start with a new slide, it'll usually contain one or more placeholders. Placeholders can contain text, pictures, charts, and all kinds of different objects. To find out what you can do with a placeholder, just hover over the icons here, or simply click and start typing to add text. The arrangement of these placeholders is controlled by the slide layout. This layout happens to include one placeholder for the title, and two more for content. You can choose your layout when you first insert a slide, or you can change it later depending on the type of content you're working with. To insert a new slide, look to the New Slide command on the Home tab. You can use the top half to add a slide in the same layout as the one that's currently selected, or use the bottom half to open the menu, and choose the exact layout you want. You can even insert a blank slide and add your own text boxes and objects later. Changing the current layout is just as easy. All you have to do is click the Layout command and make a new selection from the menu. This time we're going to choose the section header layout. At this point, instead of inserting more placeholder slides, I'd like to try copying and pasting some of the slides I've already created. This can really save you time when the slides you need are so similar to the ones you already have. Just select the slide you want to copy, then click the Copy command on the Home tab, or press Ctrl-C on your keyboard. Next, click in between or below the slide where you want the copy to appear, then go back to the ribbon and click Paste. Alternatively, you could press Ctrl-V on your keyboard. And you can paste as many copies as you need. Now that I have these copies to use as a sort of template, I no longer need those two content slides that we started with. So I'm going to delete each slide by selecting it, and then pressing Backspace or Delete on my keyboard. I'm also going to move this section header so it appears a little later in the presentation. To do this, click and hold the thumbnail, then just drag and drop it into place. Now we're going to take a closer look at this slide itself, along with some ways that you can customize it. The important thing to remember is that nothing is set in stone here. You can always adjust your layout and change the look of your slides any way you want. To delete a placeholder, for example, all you have to do is select it, then press Backspace or Delete on your keyboard. Placeholders can also be moved using the drag and drop method, and resized using any of the sizing handles here. And let's just add some text here before we continue. Of course, if you need to add an additional text box to your slide, there's a way to do that too. This can come in handy when you're working with a blank slide or with a presentation that's already been highly customized. Just go to the Insert tab, select the Text Box command. Now you can click and drag to add a text box anywhere you want. You'll want to be careful not to change too much though, especially depending on your level of design experience. If you stray too far from the built-in layouts, it can be difficult to get your presentation looking consistent. Sometimes it may be better to try a different slide layout instead. In other words, one that already has the content arranged the way you want. Or you could choose a different theme using the options on the Design tab. Here's how they work. All you have to do is hover over the thumbnails for a preview. As you can see, each theme uses a slightly different layout, so you can easily try out different designs and change the look of your slides without moving or deleting any placeholders. I think I'm going to go with this one. Yeah, that looks really good. There are still a couple more features on the Design tab that'll let you customize your slides. For example, Over here on the right, you can change or format your current slide background. You can also adjust the size and dimensions of your presentation if you're not using a widescreen monitor. Okay, now you know how to work with slides, placeholders, and layouts, including a few simple tricks for changing your presentation's design.